What is up, my veggies? My name is VeggieTales Rayman, and welcome back to another movie review. And today we're reviewing another VeggieTales movie, which today, I know I just reviewed Jonah, the VeggieTales movie, but today my sister went and got me this. The Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. Now, I believe this is a newer. This is obviously a newer copy because I remember the original case had like Elliot, that's the character's name was in the movie, but I'm just gonna say Larry, and other characters on it with on the ship, which is just basic. It's got Larry on it and the orange background, the title. But that being said, this movie was extremely good. I actually prefer this one over Jonah. Don't get me wrong, I love Jonah, but this one I prefer more because one is an animation upgrade. Because if I am right, Jonah came out in 2003. I might be wrong. Do not quote me on that. And this came out in 2008. There's a huge gap of when they came out, so there definitely was some animation upgrades. And this one, I believe, I have a lot more fun with, and plus, I think the story it's not following Jonah, the story of Jonah. It gets more free will to do a whole bunch more stuff. And there are already like a few songs in this movie that are actually really good. There's like Yo Ho Hero, and then there's what's the other one? The one that they're in the inn and they're singing. There's that song. I don't remember what that one would be called. I wonder if it is listed on here as a sing-along or anything. Don't see anything. It does say there's sing-alongs, but it doesn't say what songs are sing-alongs. So that being said, I really do enjoy this movie. It's fun. It's funny. I believe it even holds up to this day. And it's just such a great film. It starts out. I wouldn't even say it starts out slow. It starts off straight with some action, and I like the fact it's like taking modern. I don't know when this movie actually takes place, but I'm just gonna say modern because it's modern time for the movie. It's taking the modern time that's in the movie and bringing them to this pirate era. And I don't know if it's back in time. I don't think it's back in time. I think it's just another part of the world. I might be wrong. There's no hint that this is time travel, so I don't think this has anything to do with time travel. And I do like the characters that were implemented that were new, which have never been shown in VeggieTales again. The Prince and Princess, I don't remember, Princess Eloise and Prince Alexander. They've never been put into VeggieTales since. I don't believe. That like similar looking characters have been there, but I don't think there have ever been these characters. Those may have been celebrity voices or something. And her dad is also a new look, and there's also a lot of interesting characters. The villain in this, I think, is a really good villain. I like the fact that he has arms and legs, and he is still a vegetable or fruit. Is he a grape? I think he was a grape. I don't know, but he's still a. I was gonna say vegetable since it's VeggieTales. He's a vegetable, and he's actually built onto this suit with that onto this body. It's got arms and legs and everything, which is really neat. That's something I've always liked about this movie. And plus, the action sequences that are in this movie are actually really good, especially for a VeggieTales movie. And I remember watching this movie multiple times, and I've loved it every time I've watched it. It's got great animation, great characters, and I've always loved the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. And for some reason, at one point in this movie, Sedgwick, yeah, his name was Sedgwick. That's Mr. Lunt's character. In this movie, he kind of reminded me of the dude from Mulan, the short, tough guy. I don't remember his name. That's gonna bother me now. I remember the other two was Jim Poe and Ling. The other one was I don't remember his name, but it reminds me of the tough short guy from Mulan. The way he acted in this, even though it was still clearly Mr. Lunt, but for some reason, it was just one part in the movie that gave me the feel, and I just kept thinking about it. I was like, why did this scene make me feel like he reminded me of that character? I didn't know why. Pod Grape is basically the one I feel like the movie focuses on the most, because he's the one that's given the higher up ranking, it seems, because he seems like he's older, and he has kids and different stuff like that. And there's also Mr. Lunt's character has this little labor saving device, which is basically I'm lazy, do this for me thing. And Larry he's got this list of things he's afraid of, and there are parts of the movie where he's like, that's on my list, and it's really funny. And Archibald was in this. He's playing a butler, basically. Willery, I believe was his name. I'm pretty sure that's his butler. Their butler. I don't know if I said his butler, but he's a butler in this movie, which is, I believe, the second time Alfred has played a butler. He has also been a butler. He was also Alfred, the butler in Larry Boy, all of the Larry Boy special episodes of VeggieTales, and the Larry Boy spin-off series. But I think this is a really interesting movie. It's done really, really well. It's got some great animation. It's got some great action sequences, some good songs. And I'm kind of glad this wasn't a musical. Don't get me wrong, I kind of want... Jonah had more of a musical vibe because I think it had a few more songs than this did. But this one, I'm glad they didn't go for a musical with this one, because I think it probably would have ruined it. There is a song at the end of the movie where the credits start rolling, and then Mr. Lunt goes, "Hey, we're not done!" And they sing the song about the rock monster, which I'm pretty sure is a parody of something of a... I don't know. Is that a song that already existed? I don't know. I think it was. I don't know. I know it's been referenced in Family Guy, so that's the only reason why I'm questioning it. And there's even a little thing where at the end of the song where, like, Bob goes, "Cut!" Like, and you see Bob there, like, that's a wrap. And I thought that was a really interesting scene. And there was the whole thing about the cheese curl little monster things, cheese curls, for some reason. It was weird. And I'm looking at the case right now, but there's something weird about it. I noticed Elliot's girlfriend's on here, which was Petunia, which her name was Bernadette. But for some reason, Mr. Lunt's girlfriend's not on there. But Paul Graves, his name was George. His son's on there, but his wife and his daughter are not. But I'm not gonna draw on that too much. Prince Alexander doesn't get a whole bunch of screen time. It's not as much as Princess Eloise, but that is basically because he's been captured and stuff. But I think he gets an alright amount of screen time. If I had to say which character I enjoyed more over the two, clearly I'm gonna say Princess Eloise. But I give this movie, it's jumping up to that 5. I'm telling you, it's getting there. So I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5 as well, just like I did with the last one. So 12 out of 5. Living cheese curls. That's also something else I want to bring up real quick before I end off the cheese curls in this are not like, they look different. They look more like cheese puffs. But in the cheese curls weren't as big a deal in this as they were in Jonah. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, and I didn't put the link in the description for Jonah on iTunes because it's not on iTunes, which sucks. But this, I checked, this is on iTunes. So I'll put the link in the description below for you to get this movie on iTunes. I very much recommend getting it, giving it a watch. Rent it if it's available for rent, because I know some movies aren't available for rent on iTunes. But this one, I hope it is. If you guys don't want to actually buy it, if you just want to give it a watch if you haven't seen it, or if you want to watch it over and over again, which I will probably do multiple times again, because I've seen this movie multiple times, and I really enjoyed this movie. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please tap the like button down below. Subscribe, leave me a comment, and link to my Twitter, Instagram, deviant, tumblr, dailymotion, Twitch, Musically, and LiveMe, while linked down in the description below. And do not forget to hit the notification button so you'll be notified when I upload videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!